Request from Jeremy Gonzalez. Kyle, do you have experience with any legal entheogen, legal drug? More specifically, have you ever tried kratom? Please share your experiences with any preferred mind-enhancing plant. Okay, I've never tried kratom. I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. A legal drug. What was the name of that drug? Salvia divinorum is legal, and that's the most powerful drug you could ever take, dude. It is insanely powerful. I have a YouTube video about it, and I guess you can watch it. I'll put the link to it below. But yeah, I took one hit of it, and it was the green stuff, the weakest stuff. And it, I took a big inhalation of it, and then I exhaled, and I saw the smoke come out, and then I felt my fingers go numb, and as though I was dipping my hands in lukewarm water, that was the same, 98.6 degree water. And I just went numb, and it was coming up into my arms really fast, I was dipping my hands in really fast. And I remember thinking, okay, here it is. It's gonna hit my head. This is exciting, cool. And then boom, I was in this room, and in this egg-shaped room with these rainbow-colored stripes that were 3 feet wide, just sitting in here. And there's this little goblin in front of me, and he saw that I saw him. He was 3 feet high. He ran off to the side just next to me, and he was laughing at me. And I was just in here in the world. I mean, I knew there were beings all around me, but that's all I knew. And then, I was only there for 30 seconds. And then the real world started coming, but in these big sweeping motions where half of it was the rainbow colored stripes and then half it was the real world. And then I realized, and then I could see my friend who was going like this talking to me, but I couldn't hear anything. And then I freaked out, and I was like, okay, I don't like this anymore, because I don't like feeling like I don't have any control. So I thought that I could get my life back by jumping back into the world, the world was another side. And so I tried to jump through it, but it was going so fast that I had to stick my hand through really fast. And so I was doing this with both of my hands, and it didn't work. So I thought if I did it faster, I could jump through. And then I realized that wasn't going to help, and all I had to do was just wait. And anyway, when I came to, my roommate said he thought I was having an epileptic seizure because I was moving so much, and that I drooled, and I was drooling. I was going, and there was all this spit coming out of my mouth. And then I looked down, and I saw the whole top of my t-shirt was soaking wet from drooling. And then I was high, but not psychedelically high, just high as in my brain was burnt out for 3 hours after that. And I remember as I was coming back, before I knew who I was, because I didn't know who I was or where I was, I remember saying, okay, God, please let me have my brain back, and I promise I'll never do this again. So I don't know if I should do it again, because I made a deal with God. But I mean, while I was in that state, I don't think it would have been any difference if I had taken a hit of the super strong stuff or the hit of the super weak stuff, because I was gone regardless. And I was having perfectly fun time while I was gone. So if I had gone even farther, that would have been cooler. Because it's only the landing back into the real world which isn't as fun. But being gone is fun as shit. I couldn't see anything. All I could see was this world. Anyways, I'll connect the video, even though it's the same story that I have now. But yeah, man, that stuff's legal, dude. It's freaky that it's legal. If I was driving a car and I took a hit of that, I'd crash because you can't see or hear anything. But I love it, man. I love that shit. I don't know if it'd be a good idea to do it too much. I'd do it again if somebody filmed me. But man, if you do it, prepare yourself to be gone. Yeah, so I did DMT once, but my brother got the big hit, and I just had a little hit. That was really visual. It's probably just as strong as salvia if you were to take a really big hit of it, because it was really visual. I closed my eyes, and I could see all of these patterns and beings moving around and stuff. That was pretty cool. And then my brother came back. He was like, "Whoa, that was amazing!" And I was like, "Really?" Well, it was visual, but he kind of, yeah. So but I think that's illegal. So. Never tried kratom. I'd only try something if a lot of people did it and they weren't dying, or if it was legal or natural, like salvia is totally natural. Mind enhancing, but marijuana. I love marijuana. Marijuana gets me totally high and happy. but I can't do it too much because then I can't like concentrate on something and learn stuff. Marijuana is for when you want to enhance stuff you already know, but not if you want to learn something new, learn new data. Like if you're high all the time, you're never going to be able to be a computer scientist because you'll never remember the shortcuts on the computer or where the buttons are to do things. You know, you wouldn't remember any of that. You'd be hopeless. But I mean, once you sober up, you could learn it as long as you're not smoking like all the time. But yeah, I hope that salvia stays legal. I should go into a head shop and buy some and smoke some with my roommate. I want to do it with somebody who's not afraid to do it. And I don't think I've met anybody who isn't afraid to do it. People who've done it don't want to do it again. Like my brother did it once, and he was like the same attitude. Like, I don't want to do that shit again. So anyways, that's that. Salvia. Okay, peace out.